if you're still renting. You want to stay tuned. Hello, I'm Dawn Sanders. I'm a realtor with Georgia Coast Homes at Keller Williams Coastal Area Partners. Thanks so much for joining us today. Today we're going to talk about renting versus buying. Ooh. Okay, let's get right to it. If you're only going to be in an area a short amount of time, like less than 2 years maybe, renting might be the option for you. Let's go over some pros and cons for renting versus buying. Say you're working on your credit or you're trying to build up for a down payment. Then the renting might be the best thing for you. With renting, I want you to know though, you're building up a landlord's wealth, not yours though. Also with renting, your monthly rent very well could increase. It could increase if you have some sort of balloon agreement with your mortgage, but normally it's going to stay the same. They could increase exponentially, $50 a year, $100 a year, you never know. So rents are likely to increase. With renting, you're going to have a security deposit. Of course, if you buy, you're going to have some sort of down payment also, unless it's VA or possibly USDA, where there's 100% finance. And one of the best things about renting is if something breaks, if the dishwasher breaks or the air conditioner breaks, you can call your landlord and they'll fix it. With home ownership, you have to maintain your home yourself. A home warranty is also suggested to help lower those costs of maintaining a home. With buying, you're building your equity. You have money to go back and get another type of loan with maybe a home equity loan later on in life. And of course, you're paying off something that you will eventually own that's yours. With buying, you can, whatever colors you want to paint your house, you can paint your house. If you want to knock out a wall and make that living room larger, you can. If you want to build on a sunroom, you can. With renting, you're very limited to the changes that you can make. But with home ownership, it's basically whatever you want to do to your house, whatever color you want to paint it, however you want to design it, you want to put new floors in, it's all your choice. Another thing to consider is what types of pets are allowed in a rental home. They may not allow your pets. With home ownership, you can have whatever pets you want to. Guess what? With home ownership, there is a great tax deduction that you can claim on your taxes at the end of the year that really helps out. Okay guys, let's get down to some brass tacks. Okay, renting versus buying. What I've done here is I've looked at a basic 1,500 square foot home in the Pooler area at this time the video was made, with interest rates the way they are today. So, the average rent for just a 1,500 square foot home is going to be about $1,500. Your average mortgage payment, and that's including taxes and insurance, is going to be about $1,100. Okay, so say you're there 5 years. You have put about $66,000 into your home and equity in your home over a 5-year period. Over a 5-year period, you've paid $90,000 to a landlord if you're renting that you'll never see again, that you basically kind of just threw out the window. I mean, yeah, it paid for a place to live, but over 5 years, you gave them $90,000 when you could be putting $66,000 into equity into your home. Okay guys, those are some really good numbers to think about. And these are averages, so don't get stuck on these numbers. That just shows that the interest rate is really good right now at the time this video was made, and that usually it is a lot, that rental prices can be exorbitant. There's a high demand for rental. So rental prices can be a lot of times a lot more expensive than buying your home. So you really want to look at that if you have the flexibility to look at that. Okay guys, so basically we have talked about today the pros and cons of renting versus buying. Okay, well your next question might be, If buying is so good, how do I buy? I've never bought a house before. How do I do that? Guess what? We made another video for you. If you'll click down below, you'll get an 11 series video that goes all through the whole process of how to buy a home. Click down below and get that now. Thanks so much for joining us today, guys. We put out a video every Monday, and it's all about Savannah, all about real estate. You don't want to miss a thing. Okay, we'll see you next time. Thank you, guys.